If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. Dream big, wake up, take the first step into the unknown. Don't be afraid of death, be afraid of the unlived life. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Imagination is the highest form of research. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. Sometimes the grass is greener, sometimes it is sick. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. Patience and improvement is the key to opening the door to progress. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. You don't put your life into your books. You find it there. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. You cannot open a book without learning something. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. Living never wore one so much as the effort not to live. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Always be friendly, always be kind, like the most beautiful flower that you can find. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. The only source of knowledge is experience. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak.